Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list, join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me. Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the animal spirit reading. Also, $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and Chakra cleansing session for $20. I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question. You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. Join us on Dancing with Witches. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support.
I am so excited about tonight's spell, y'all. Okay, because it's all about basically the. Have you guys heard of kintsugi? Do you guys know what kintsugi is? Can anybody tell me? I will give a free question out to anybody who can tell me what kintsugi is. What is kintsugi? Kintsugi. Anybody? Anybody who can tell will get an ability to ask a free question tonight when I do their freebie. Come on, anybody. I'm giving y'all a chance to answer me. Do, 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 do. All right. I'm going to give you guys a chance to answer. Thank you, Monica. So I'm going to play my mentorship circle thing, and I'm going to ask you guys one more time if anybody knows what kintsugi is. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning. You're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. Okay, yes, it is a repair, and it is Japanese. It's a Japanese-specific repair art. I am looking for the actual kind of thing, so I'm about to kind of give you away. No, it is not about personal spiritual growth. It's about fixing something that's broken. And if you guys look at the image here, and if you guys look at this wonderful statue that my dear friend Otibia gave me, it'll give you a hint. Can anybody tell me what kintsugi is with these hints from that graphic and this statue? That's why I'm so excited about this, because it is so perfect. I was generating some ideas, and then I started sitting there, and I had some ideas, and then I started looking around, and I'm like, no. The guides and everything were like, oh no, we're doing kintsugi. Yes, Miss Natty got it. All right, Miss Natty, you get the free question tonight. I'm putting you on the free list with the free question. So FQ by your name means free question. So yes, absolutely. That's the one where they inlay gold to fix stuff. So basically, everything that gets broken, and you see the gold inlay here, everything that gets broken gets repaired with gold. Okay, so it's not just let's glue it together and fix it. Let's make it more precious. Let's take a broken object here and give it gold to fix it. We're not hiding the broken spots. We're not hiding the cracks. Instead, we are allowing gold to bust through. And as you can see from this beautiful, I'll tell you what, I took a picture of my statue. I took a picture of her. And I said, hey, with my AI graphics generation, help me generate a graphic for this spell based upon this statue. And it gave me look at how beautiful that graphic is. I'm so in love with it. But yes, this was a gift for me, which makes it extremely precious. A gift to me for my friend Otibia, and she gave one to me. She gave one to Diane. She gave one to herself. And it was a reminder about how we get busted up. Okay? How we get busted up. And you know what? I'm going to go get broken down in a minute and show you guys that. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to show you a really cool painting. All right? So this is tonight's signature spell and reading. All right? So you guys know what it is. It's so exciting. It's going to be great.
Join us on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic and tarot show for the Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell, available through the new moon and solar eclipse on October 2nd. Harness the pivotal energies of the eclipse season for profound growth and healing. This season teaches that our scars can make us more beautiful with a little divine assistance. This spell brings clarity and insight, harnessing your inner strength to overcome past challenges. Heal your spirit and prepare for a powerful rebirth as the eclipse peaks on October 2nd. The solar eclipse symbolizes new beginnings. The Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth reading reveals how to balance and transform energies into rebirth and power. This reading helps you project your future by embracing cosmic energies. Each session is priced at $13 or both for $21. These sessions create lasting change, aligning you with your highest potential. Harness the eclipse's energy to step into this new season empowered and aligned with your highest self.
So, it took me a second, but I got it. This is a painting I got years and years and years ago. Trying to kind of back up a little bit. And actually, let me see if I can hang her right here or something. Is there a way I can hang her here? No, can't really see her. But anyway, this is the one called, and her name is Fractured. Fractured, and signed by the artist here. I got this back as she painted this in 2018. So that's when I got this. This is Fractured, and you can see she has the gold inlay and stuff here, okay? that she is more beautiful for having been broken. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm trying to get the whole thing in the frame. There we go. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she absolutely beautiful? So, I'm going to count. All right, so I'm just going to have her right back there so I can pull her down. But yes, I got her back in 2018, and she was my first kind of reminder that sometimes our scars make us more beautiful, you know? So, yeah. Hello. And please, guys, I need your help. I need your help to keep my business going. I need you guys to share. I need you guys to invite your friends. I need you to tell them about me. If you believe in what I do, if you appreciate what I do, then tell people. Encourage them. Please be my advertisers. I need your support. I am grateful for your support. And all those who bless me, I send blessings out to. All those who curse me, well, I let the gods take care of that. And believe me, they take care of that. Okay? They do. They got my back. All right, come on. Put my little earring on my Buddha cat. There we go. All right. So yes, it is really, really a beautiful thing to where when we are broken, rather than turn around and just, fix it, we fix it to make it more precious. We fix it to make it more beautiful. So I'm going to switch over my spell screen and switch over the spell because I never did do that yesterday. I finished it last night at about 2 a.m. when I finished the spell. And I came to bed and Wolf is like, what are you doing still up? And I'm like, oh, I was working on my spell. Okay. So anyway, these are the elements of the spell. Now we have a lotus candle here. All right. Which we will be lighting up, which symbolizes rebirth. Okay. And then we are going to be using the energies here from the crystal ball shining so bright. I seek out the vision of light. Clear as a day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in my sight. Okay. So this is the insight that we need to be able to see things clearly. Then we have the next one. Tiger's eye guides me with fire, igniting my heart's true desire. With strength on my side, I push and I stride, motivation lifting me higher. This is our intuition, our motivation, these things that kind of help guide us and push us forward. The eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight. And then we have our final result here. Once broken. This is the part that really gets me. And I worked the hardest on this third stanza, to be honest with you. Once broken, now whole I become. With cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, my spirit grows bold as balance and strength I become. Now, I got so stoked over this because this is so much what's going on with all this crazy eclipse corridor energy from the last eclipse that we had, okay, to now. We've got this wild, crazy eclipse energy going on, right? And it's all about that rebirth and that chaos and pulling out. And Jake was talking to us about it on his master astrology report yesterday on the spiritual spectrum, about all these crazy things, and Venus is in a bad spot right now, and Jupiter's in a bad spot, and everything's in a bad spot. Yet by the time the solar eclipse on the new moon comes, it'll be time for everything to just be reborn, and it's fucking beautiful. And I did this spell last night, and I was like, yeah, okay. So I am so stoked. I'm going to play it one more time now that I've had a chance to explain it to you guys a little bit so you can understand what it is. But here it is again, just so you can really get what's going on here with this Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell. I am just like so... Oh, and then the spell, the reading. Let me tell you about the reading before I replay the video. So the reading is actually follows along the same thing of the spell. Oh, I have my tonight's special thing up. So it follows along the same levels of the spell. So there's a 5-card reading, and the first one is about the insight. What's the clear insight that's emerging in our life? Then the motivation. What's driving your spirit forward? This card will reveal the source of your motivation or how you can harness and get motivated. Okay. And then the third one is our Kintsugi focus, which is what aspect of, and this is so, oh my God, what aspect of yourself is undergoing a rebirth right now? And it's going to show you how you're transforming. It's going to highlight the areas where we need to fill it with gold, where healing and renewal are happening. And then, of course, our last 2 cards in this particular reading, and this is like one of the most powerful readings I've done in a while. I'm like, holy hell. What's 2 things? What is the key resource that you need for this transformation? Like, is there a tool, tip, relationship, and knowledge that you need to seek out and use? Okay. And then the last one is your spiritual element that's needed for your rebirth. So what spiritual element or emotional nourishment are you needing to claim that full rebirth? So it's fucking awesome. All right, and I see that Melanie Lane and Junior Captain Ramos have shared. So I'm adding you guys to the list. And let me read off the list as they stand. Right now, we have Elizabeth and Dawn, and not in that order. Dawn first and then Elizabeth on the priority list. On our free list, we have, now, of course, Artemis went to bed, but I still read. If somebody shares, I will still read so that Artemis, they can come back and see what their reading was afterwards if they'd like to. Artemis, Monica, Dawn, Elizabeth, Cassandra, Becca, Junior, Natty, Melanie, and Junior, I have you on there twice because you'd already said you shared. So, all right, I'm going to take the second one off. So, yeah, those are the ones that are on the list. All right. So, yes, very impactful night tonight. Please share this out, y'all. Okay. I'm going to do my shares here in a hot minute, but before we do that, I'm going to move my spell components off here. I put in a fresh candle for you guys tonight. So, yeah, we're going to start this spell off with a fresh candle, and we're going to get our Reiki out. So time for a little bit of Reiki healing. Who needs some Reiki tonight? Who needs some Reiki? Let's hear about it. And remember, guys, I need your help. Help me. Whoops. I need your help. Help me get this shit promoted, y'all. Because I do a lot of things for free, but I still got to feed my family. So donations, tips, or otherwise, all you guys will definitely get a money spell when you do that, okay? So we're going to get this out, and we're going to put our thing there. Oh, and we're going to turn this down. Aw. Is that what you ended up naming her, Bellatrix? That's so awesome. Are you guys coming tomorrow? Coming Sunday? Chris Cole, I got you on the list now too. It's going to be a fucking powerful thing. All right, so let me get the rest of the Reiki, whatever I feel is needed tonight. I definitely feel like some mental clarity is needed for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and put our Tiger's Eye in for motivation just for everybody across the board. And then I'm going to put in a Golden Healer and our Heart Healer. Okay. So there. And actually, I'm going to switch out this candle for the brighter one. There we go. That's right. Neck and back. You got it. All right. So there we go. All right. Let's share your Reiki requests, you guys. Focus in on our breathing. I saw a gal, Monica, your scalp. What's wrong with your scalp, sweetheart? Mental for him. You got it. What's wrong with your scalp? Motivation and healing. You got it. That's the Tiger's Eye got stuck on here. So there we go. I can switch it to the tiger's eye ghost. So I got my clear quartz, my tiger's eye. We've got our fluorite here, rose quartz, and golden healer. Peggy, there you are. So I got to meet Peggy in person today. Peggy is a friend of my buddy Ed, and she is what you call a cinephile, aka she knows her cinema. Although I threw a few at her today that she hadn't seen before, so she's going to watch it and then have some commentary on it. But she and Ed are going to be doing another show on Get Mad Radio that's all about the movies and, you know, our fascination and our passion with movies and acting. And oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. All right. Massive hair fall. Okay, I got you. Okay, so let's begin our Reiki, beginning with your breathing in and breathing out. And here we go.
Greetings and welcome. I'm here to guide you through a Reiki healing journey in the quiet whispers of the night, beneath a tapestry woven with glittering stars and the ethereal glow of the northern lights. There exists a sanctuary for the soul. This is not just any garden. It is a realm where the mind's turmoil meets the tranquility of nature and healing begins. Right now, in this sacred space we have created here, your journey into deep healing and profound peace through Reiki begins. Remember to type in your Reiki healing requests in the comments for targeted Reiki for your needs. Tag others who may need Reiki as well. You can also submit healing Reiki requests for others also. For example, you can ask for Reiki for healing or easing a physical pain or ailment, such as your back, your knees, or any other pain. Perhaps you have anxiety or are hurting emotionally. You can request Reiki to heal your emotions and provide calm, clear thinking. If you have a friend or loved one that is sick or hurting, you can ask for Reiki for them to heal from whatever they need. Just type your healing request in the comments, and I will focus Reiki towards your need and theirs. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and prepare to receive healing Reiki energy, and embark on a meditation that not only promises relaxation, but also spiritual rejuvenation. We journey together now to the Garden of Serenity, a garden that exists inside our hearts and outside of time. As you settle into this moment, imagine yourself stepping into a peaceful, lush garden. The soft murmur of a fountain fills the air, mingling with the scent of night-blooming flowers. Above, the sky is a velvet canvas, dotted with countless stars, and painted with the vibrant colors of the aurora borealis. Feel the cool night air against your skin as you find a comfortable place to sit beside the gentle fountain. Here, under the night sky, you are safe, you are valued, and you are about to connect with the healing powers of Reiki. Let go of the day's burdens as we begin this journey together. Remember to ask for the targeted healing that you or your loved ones need in the comments below. Take a deep breath in through your nose, slowly filling your lungs with the cool, fragrant air of the garden. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale the breath through your mouth, imagine releasing all the tension and stress that has been weighing on your shoulders. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation, each muscle letting go and relaxing, each thought gently fading into the background. Inhale peace, seeing a clean white energy enter your body. Exhale tension, letting it fall from your breath into the ground. Let the rhythm of your breathing guide you deeper into a state of complete relaxation, preparing your body and mind for the healing that is flowing from me to you. Reiki is a form of energy healing that originates from Japan. It is a technique that involves the channeling of universal life energy through the hands of the practitioner into the body of the receiver. As you are listening to this guided meditation, I am tapping into this universal energy to facilitate healing for you and for those you have requested healing for. All who are present, who we focus on, and who watch this now, or even watch it later, will have access to this energy. In your mind's eye, as you rest in this garden, visualize and feel this healing energy flowing into you, soothing and revitalizing every part of your being. Visualize a warm, glowing light enveloping you, seeping through your skin, muscles, and bones. Feel it in your heart, soothing your emotions and leaving you with a sense of peace and well-being. Feel it healing. Feel it mending. Feel it replenishing every cell with vibrant energy. Feel it leaving you relaxed yet full of energy, with the energy going to every area that is hurting and leaving warmth and peace in place of pain. Look around you in your mind's eye. The garden is alive with the gentle rustling of leaves and the whisper of the wind. The fountain's water cascades with a rhythmic, hypnotic sound, each drop reflecting the moonlight and the dancing colors of the northern lights. Notice the softness of the grass beneath you, the fragrance of jasmine and lavender in the air, enhancing your relaxation. This garden is a sanctuary, a sacred space created for healing and reflection. Lift your gaze to the heavens. The stars shine with a clarity only seen away from the city lights, each one a beacon of hope and peace. The northern lights swirl in magnificent ribbons of green, blue, and violet, a spectacular display of nature's beauty. Feel these celestial bodies' energy as part of the universal life force used in Reiki. Allow their light to wash over you, bringing with it healing and peace that transcends all understanding. Focus now on your personal healing intentions. Whether it is physical pain, emotional stress, or spiritual seeking, hold your intention clearly in your mind. Feel the Reiki energy intensify as it aligns with your needs, flowing more purposefully through your body. Visualize this energy as a bright light, growing in intensity, targeting areas of discomfort or imbalance, restoring them with every cycle of your breath. As you continue to embrace the healing energy, remember to type your Reiki healing requests into the comments below. Share what you wish to release or manifest, and let our collective energy support your healing journey. Feel the power of community and shared intention, knowing that as you type your request, you are not alone. Others are here, each with their own stories, each supporting you in your healing. Now, fully immerse yourself in the celestial spectacle above. Imagine the northern lights as a curtain of divine energy, cascading its healing power upon you. Each color vibrates with life. Each movement of the lights massages your aura, cleansing and fortifying. Draw this celestial energy down into your crown, feeling it permeate your being, aligning your spirit with the universe's vast, compassionate heart. Search within yourself for any remaining pockets of tension or resistance. Visualize the Reiki energy as warm, soothing water, washing over these areas, loosening tightness, dissolving worries, and clearing blockages. Allow yourself to let go completely. Trust in the healing process. With each breath, release these last vestiges of stress and feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your true self. As our session nears its conclusion, take a moment to reflect on the journey you've undertaken in this garden under the stars. Notice the changes in your body, mind, and spirit. Feel the deeper sense of peace, the renewed energy, the heightened awareness of your inner world. Embrace a heart full of gratitude for this experience, for the healing received, and for the beauty of the universe that supports and nurtures us all. Begin to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the physical connection to your body reawaken. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, slowly open your eyes, returning to full consciousness with a renewed sense of peace and vitality. Stretch gently, feeling the fluidity of your movements, appreciative of the healing and relaxation you've experienced. Thank you for your presence and participation in this Reiki meditation. Your energy and intention have contributed to the sacredness of this healing space. As we close, carry with you the peace and healing you have experienced this Reiki healing session. And remember that this garden beneath the stars is always here for you. May you walk forward into your world refreshed, healed, and whole. We look forward to welcoming you back to this tranquil spot in future sessions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or follow and share so we can invite more people to come and share in the good vibes. Namaste. The divine within me sees and honors the divine within you. Take a moment to let me know how this Reiki healing session has impacted you today.
I don't know about y'all, but that was really fucking powerful on this end. Yeah, your scalp should be major tingling. So, Monica, one of the things that I'm seeing that when I was doing yours specifically is that your body is not getting enough of the vitamins that it needs, and you've got like excess oils or something that's clogging up some of your pores. So if you can get a complete, like a scalp cleanser of any kind, you're going to see a lot more growth. And then also I would recommend like some magnesium, vitamin B complex. Those are both really good for hair growth, but I also re-stimulated all your hair follicles. So they should be kind of wanting to grow and stuff like that. But one of the things that's going to be really, really important for you for your hair growth is to get the vitamins, the extra vitamins, because that's how your hair grows. Your hair grows by your body pushing the extra vitamins out. Does that make sense? So, yeah. How's the rest of y'all feeling? Peggy, how are you feeling? I told Peggy come on and try out the Reiki tonight and see what she thought. So yeah. All right. First up is Dawn. Now, Dawn, you said you wanted mediumship and the combo? Or mediumship and the spell. Or the reading. I don't know. What you were trying to do. Because I got, let's see. Minus 35. So yeah, it looks like you did mediumship and one of the $13, either one of the specials. So which were you wanting to do? Felt really good, Peggy. Did it restore? Peggy and she doesn't know this yet, but Peggy is going to be a guest on my show Through the Veil at some point when I can talk her into it to talk about her. Can we just do the combo tonight? Yeah, absolutely. Because we can do both if you want. Because that leaves you a credit with me. You sleepy, you may have to crash. Well, Becca, you did say you've been having problems sleeping. So I'm sorry that I sent that Reiki energy to you, but you said you were having problems sleeping. So yeah. Good. I'm glad, Peggy. All right. So we're going to start with the combo for Dawn then. And Dawn, you can tell me what you want to use the rest of your donation for. Or if you want me to just hold it and we can do the rest later. Or if you want to do mediumship tonight also, we can do that and you can catch me on the difference later or Sunday or what have you. Put my candle away. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. We're going to have some fun with this spell. It's going to be so great. Good. I want you to come on and talk about it. But, Peggy, did that help give you some of your spoons back? For those who don't know the spoons, just look up Spoonie. You want to do that? Okay, you got it, girl. All right. So let me go over to our spell screen here. We're going to start with your spell. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell for my dear friend Dawn. All right. We're going to be using Celestite as our activator because that's a way to connect with the divine and the spirit guides. With crystal ball shining so bright, Dawn seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in Dawn's sight. Tiger's Eye guides Dawn as with fire, igniting Dawn's heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strides, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole Dawn becomes, with cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, Dawn's spirit grows bold, as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Oh my God. Oh, wow. We release this energy into the universe. Dawn. Holy hell, you feel that, girl? If you don't, you're like, yeah, I'd be shocked. Oh my God. That was powerful. That was freaking powerful. You got the chills. Yeah. How many of the rest of you guys felt the energy off of that spell? Just like the transformation of it is like, yes, queen, yes. Oh my God. Mind blown. I'm just super excited about the spell. I really, really am. It's thebomb.com, truly. All right, so let's do your reading, and we're going to be doing the readings for the special with our Luna deck. You felt it, Elizabeth. It's a hell of a spell, isn't it, buddy? It's a hell of a spell. All right, now if anybody's wondering what that was, I'll explain it more in a minute, but this is tonight's special, which is the signature reading, and I will put it up right here if you want to get it. It's 21 for both. The spell is what you just saw. The spread is what you're about to see. Okay? This is the path of golden transmutation. All right, so we have our 3 elements up at the top here. Okay, and we're going to do our 3 elements, and then we'll move on from that point. And then we have our 2 spiritual insights that will come up down below. Okay? Excuse me. Thank you. So our first one here is the clarity and insight. What is our crystal ball focus? So if we want to bring our crystal ball out to kind of look at while we're doing it, here it is. Okay? I'm just going to stick it right up here. And then this here. And then you know what? This here. We're just going to put them all here so that y'all can see the elements that we're doing here. All right? So our clear insight. What clear insight is emerging in your life right now? And we have the Page of Cups. And the clear insight here is being, I'm going to say it way loud. Okay? Are you ready? Self-care is not selfish, bitch. Don't worry. I know Dawn in real life. I can get away with this. Bitch, self-care isn't selfish. What the hell? What the actual fuck? Okay? You need to learn to take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and treat yourself with the same love and kindness and care that you treat the other people around you. That when you are looking at what your obligations are, Dawn, you keep yourself on that list of obligations. You are obligated to take care of your fucking self. Because you know what? If you don't, who the hell are you going to help when you're down and you're needing the help? If you don't take care of yourself, eventually the universe will, or you'll get tired. You'll be flat on your back for a little bit, and you're not going to be able to help anybody. You're not even going to be able to help yourself. And then all the people that were relying on you are now you're trying to rely on them. All right? You got to put on your own oxygen mask first, girl. All right? Now about your motivation. What drives your spirit forward? And here we have the Page of Swords. And you know what? This fits with you very much. What drives you is new knowledge. What drives you is new understanding and new learning and new growth. And if you are not engaging in something that activates that within you, that creative spark, that, how do you want to put it? That drive to learn, to grow, to be more than you are right now. If you're not doing something that meets that need, then you're not going to have the motivation that you need. So to motivate yourself, you give yourself the reward of learning something new. For you, that is definitely a reward. Okay. I'm sitting here signing reward like you can hear me or see me, whatever. But I'm doing it down here, and it's like, yeah, that doesn't do any good. The reward. It's a trophy. When you think about it, the trophy, the cups on the side, that's your reward. So give yourself your reward, okay? Now, your Kintsugi focus, all right? What aspect of yourself is undergoing this rebirth? And right now we have the balance of your better and your worse natures, okay? You have the balance. What's undergoing rebirth right now is you finding balance and turning around and finding a way to not pendulum swing, because you do pendulum swing, Dawn, okay? Now, I have not been around you long enough to really see your pendulum, but my guides are telling me all about it. So I feel confident to say that you go through this really I'm there. I'm giving myself to everybody. I'm doing all of this stuff for everybody else. And then you go into this, no, fuck you. I'm not going to do anything. I'm shutting the fuck down. I'm out of this. We're done. And if you come near me, I will bite your motherfucking head off in 5 motherfucking different ways, motherfucker, okay?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, it's emotional damage for you and them. So, the Temperance card, the area that's undergoing rebirth, is the balancing of those two parts of your aspect. Okay, so to make those cracks golden, you need to understand that sometimes, yeah, you got to be angsty and bitchy and stand up for yourself. Other times you got to be loving and caring and kind of sacrificial and giving in order to get what you need to be. But you need to find the balance. This is the part of you undergoing rebirth, is discovering that balance within you. Okay? She's like, LOL, yes. You know, it's like some people are like, have you been reading my diary? Other people are like, I had a couple of people at Mythic Treasures last week, and one lady's like, are you sure you don't live next door to me and you're spying on me constantly? And I'm like, no, I'm sure. It's just your guides ratting you out. And they're like, holy hell, how do you know this shit? And I'm like, it's like I'm psychic or something. You know? All right, so now we know your rebirth, your spell elements here. Let's see what spiritual element is needed for rebirth. This is a tough one, Dawn. This is a tough one, okay? The spiritual element that's needed for rebirth is for you to cut out those things that you have not been wanting to face within you, those heartbreaks, those emotional, gut-wrenching things that you're holding on to in your heart. It is time to surgically the fuck remove them, okay? By a little bit of spiritual surgery in with yourself, all right? You are absolutely needing to go into your heart and pull out those harsh, hard, harmful, heartbreaking moments and heal them. It's time to face the breaks and let's get some gold in those and start repairing, okay? Now, the spiritual, that this is your key resource that you need for transformation, is that self-examination. Now, your spiritual element that you need for your transformation is the world. And that is the realization that you have survived 100% of your worst days. When you look at the tarot, you go from the Fool to the World in the tarot, okay? The Fool being the beginning of the journey, don't know shit. Haven't experienced life, dumbass, naive, whatever, take your pick, okay? But basically, that's the Fool. When you get to the World, you've been through some shit. He's gone through all the tarot cards the world has been through all the archetypes, and has been through some shit. Had some ups, had some downs, had some in-betweens. Had some goods, had some bads, and had some, oh my God, what the fuck was that moments, okay? Had some, it's your fault. Oh shit, it's my fault. No, it's nobody's fault. I can balance this shit out and do myself. Been through all of that. So your key spiritual element that's needed for rebirth is a realization, Dawn, that you've come this far. If you've made it this far, what's holding you back? Nothing. Nothing can keep you from continuing to survive 100% of your worst days. Okay? So hopefully, my friend, that helps and blesses you. And that is the signature spell and signature reading for tonight. I hope you guys are just as stoked and jazzed about it as I am. Here's a little bit more information about it if you guys want to get it. It's 13 for one or the other and 21 for both.
Join us on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic and tarot show, for the Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell, available through the new moon and solar eclipse on October 2nd. Harness the pivotal energies of the eclipse season for profound growth and healing. This season teaches that our scars can make us more beautiful with a little divine assistance. This spell brings clarity and insight, harnessing your inner strength to overcome past challenges. Heal your spirit and prepare for a powerful rebirth as the eclipse peaks on October 2nd. The solar eclipse symbolizes new beginnings. The Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth reading reveals how to balance and transform energies into rebirth and power. This reading helps you project your future by embracing cosmic energies. Each session is priced at $13 or both for $21. These sessions create lasting change, aligning you with your highest potential. Harness the eclipse's energy to step into this new season empowered and aligned with your highest self.
Okay, so you'd rather do it that way? You got it. All right, meanwhile, Dawn, let's do your money spell for you because I've still got your energy. So, Dawn, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will it is now done, so mote it be. Hello, Miss Shira. How are ya? All right, Mike, we're going to do yours. Here. I absolutely am in love with this spell. Absolutely in love with it. We're only going to be doing it until the October 2nd. So that's next Wednesday when the solar eclipse happens. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to come and assist me in casting this eclipse insight and golden rebirth spell for my brother Mike. With crystal balls shining so bright, Mike seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in his sight. Tiger's eye guides Mike with fire, igniting his heart's true desire. With strength on his side, he pushes and he strides, motivation lifting him higher. Once broken, now whole, Mike becomes, with cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, his spirit grows bold, as balance and strength he becomes. Free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Wow. I just realized I never even lit the freaking candle because I've been using this as my energy focus, not the candle. So here, let me light your candle and then we can blow it out just to release the energies to the universe for you. Shaya's just so caught up that, yeah, I didn't even, I'm playing with the energy and not even realizing, oh, wait a second, I don't have a candle going for Mike. So we're going to let your candle go for a minute there. Before we release those energies, I'll let your candle go during your reading. So there we go. All right. And actually, I think I'm going to keep this screen up for the actual reading. So because I think it's cool with the combo, we can do it all together, you know? So let's keep this screen up for the actual reading as well. So Mike, let's kind of go through, and that's really cool, Shira. We got a really cool spell and reading going tonight. This off a little bit. All right, Mike, let's see your clear insight, motivating factor, and your Kitsugi focus. Good evening, Diana. All right, and then we're going to look at our 2 spirit elements down here. The needed element and spiritual insight for your rebirth are down here at the bottom. We'll get into that in a minute. And actually, okay, nope. All the cards are upside down, so we got to go back to this one. So we can do it this way for a second. There we go. There we are. All right, so, Mike. Okay, Jarek. The worst news, considering that all the bad news you've been getting, that's fucking horrible. What's the worst news? All right. So, Mike, your clarity and insight. Okay, what clear insight is emerging in your life right now? And dare I say, we have the moon here, and dare I say that this is your softer side, your spiritual side that's emerging. Your clear insight is your spirituality. Your clear insight is a better understanding of self, okay? That you are needing to go through like this kind of spiritual rebirth, emotional rebirth, and reactivating the right hemisphere of your brain to balance yourself out. You have been all motivation your whole life, all, cause and effect, if then, all that stuff going your whole life. And now all of this kind of, dare I say, almost even NDE style, that near-death experience kind of thing that you had. In some ways, it is a near-death experience. It's a mortality experience that you had. Has been bringing this spiritual awakening to you, and this is a really good thing. It's not easy, but the moon also reminds you to be gentle with yourself, Mike, because being that motivated guy, okay? Oh, that's horrible, Annette. I'm sorry. But now's the time to be more gentle with yourself and work on that understanding of self rather than constantly go. All right? Now, your motivation, your focus, what drives your spirit, and what reveals kind of like the source of your motivation. How can you harness this to propel you forward towards your goals, Mike? We have the Wait for Your Harvest. All right, you're the kind of guy that has to have a actual specific goal. If you don't have a specific goal in mind that you're working towards and you can measure progress towards, you lose your motivation. And that's what's going on with you right now. You need to set livable, tangible, shortly measurable goals. What does that mean when I'm saying that? That means that, like, if your goal has been, okay, I want to work and I want to retire with $1 million. Well, that's nice, okay, but that's not going to be something that you're going to be able to take joy in and fulfillment from anytime in the near future, okay? It's going to take you a hot minute to get there. So instead, you turn around and say, you know what, I want to be able to save up $500 by the end of the month. All right, maybe that's a motivation that you can make. Maybe it's $100, maybe it's $10, maybe it's get out and mow the lawn sometime during the month. I don't know, but you need to find a goal that you can do, that you can accomplish within a short period of time, that you can enjoy and celebrate the accomplished for, as well as having long-term kick it down the road style goals like that. Hey, I want to retire by the age of 85. I don't know, take a pick. Now, our third card, your Kitsugi focus. Okay, your Kitsugi focus here is basically the Six of Pentacles. What is it, and what I mean by your Kitsugi focus? I'm saying, what aspect of yourself right now is undergoing this rebirth? What aspect of yourself is going through this transformational set? And what we have here being the Six of Pentacles is kind of like a generosity of spirit, okay? That you're learning to reach out, that you're learning to both give generously and receive generously. Diana, no, this is a brand new one, honey. I finished this one at 2:00 last night. So I'll play it in a minute. But yes, this one's brand spanking new. Hello, Paulina. Okay. Thank you. Zella is the one thing that doesn't notify me, so I will go and look for it real quick. Paulina Victoria, do I know you by any other different name? Is this Tori, actually? Yes, it is. Okay. Is it time to talk to Mom again? Is that what this is? I figured it was Tori. I figured I'd ask. You change your name every so often. What, Ed's on here? Hey, Ed. So basically, your Kitsugi focus for healing your cracks is going to be taking your asshole nature and adding in a little bit of generous nature in there for you, Mike, and receiving generosity and giving generosity and opening yourself out. Okay? Oh, wow. It is today. Okay. I know it's always this time of year, but I didn't realize it was today. Well, happy heavenly birthday, Liz. Because literally she was born in heaven today. All right. So, what is the key resources needed for your transformation is your mind. Okay. Ace of Swords is mind over matter, Mike. Ace of Swords is mind over matter. Your key resource is to actually be able to examine your thinking, your thought process, and make tangible and cognitive changes. Okay. The spiritual element that you need for your rebirth is input from other people. Okay. You need all those other people up in your business right now, helping you, guiding you, kind of pushing you, directing you, etc., etc., etc. You may be like, hey, get the fuck out of my life. Okay. But I wish you would get out of my face on this shit. But no, you need to abso-fucking-lutely listen. Take what you need, leave the rest behind. Doesn't mean everything they say is going to be spot on or this or that. And okay, Diana, I'm putting you down. But it means you do need to listen to what other people have to say. And for an ultimate independent dude like yourself, I get that could be not comfortable. It could be somewhat problematic for you. But these are the things that are necessary, Mike, for you to undergo your rebirth. All right? Dawn, does Mike have any questions? And I'm going to do a separate money spell for him as well. I know you guys have household finances and stuff, but we're going to go ahead and do this for him too, because we need a little bit of blessing for him as well. All right. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May Mike's wealth increase every day, with free will to all and harm to none, as we will it is now done. So mote it be. So Don, you're gonna have to give me Mike's feedback because he's not on directly. Yeah. It's almost like I'm psychic or something. All right, Annette, I've got you down on the priority list, my darling. Okay. Ooh, so exciting. So, Dawn, you now have a $6 credit with me. So you can ask a question or I can hold that for the future. I'll leave that up to you. All right, Elizabeth Brown. Hello, my darling. Are you ready for the spell? I am. Okay, so for those who just joined, here's what we're doing. This is fucking awesome. Okay, it's all about the Japanese art of Kitsugi with this eclipse corridor, and we're climaxing it with the new moon, which is going to be the full rebirth on the new moon.
Join us on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic and tarot show, for the Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell, available through the new moon and solar eclipse on October 2nd. Harness the pivotal energies of the eclipse season for profound growth and healing. This season teaches that our scars can make us more beautiful with a little divine assistance. This spell brings clarity and insight, harnessing your inner strength to overcome past challenges. Heal your spirit and prepare for a powerful rebirth as the eclipse peaks on October 2nd. The solar eclipse symbolizes new beginnings. The Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth reading reveals how to balance and transform energies into rebirth and power. This reading helps you project your future by embracing cosmic energies. Each session is priced at $13 or both for $21. These sessions create lasting change, aligning you with your highest potential. Harness the eclipse's energy to step into this new season empowered and aligned with your highest self.
I'm just so thrilled with this whole thing. I worked on this last night and I finished it literally at 2:00 and I crawled into bed and Wolf is like, "What are you still doing up?" I'm like, "I just finished working on tomorrow night's spell. I'll tell you about it tomorrow." He's like, Okay. Love you. Night, mama. I crawled into bed and I felt so good after doing this because it was just like, oh my God. So yeah, Elizabeth was talking to me earlier and I told her about the spell. So yeah, she's been looking forward to it all day. She actually got to see, I texted her the spell itself and she's like, oh God, yeah, that's going to be great. All right, so let me get our elements of our spell out here. This is a statue that was given to me by my friend Otivia, which really shows she is broken, but she is healed. That Katsugi, you know? All right, Dawn. And he can ask me, I'm going to be up at, just so you know, I'm going to be up at Mythic Treasures tomorrow. And here's the way you can see the statue for this. The gift from OT. And I am so thrilled. This is the first time she is being used in a spell. Okay. But yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. I fucking love her. And you can not owe me $1 and get both. Yes. I think that I can spot you $1 in that. So we'll just call it even. But yes, ma'am, we'll do both for you. But yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so fucking powerful. So this is, I got so excited. I was like, I'm going through different spell ideas. And then I just got inspired by my statue. And I actually took a picture of my statue, stuck it into my AI and told it, make a graphic like this to go with the spell and gave it the spell and stuff like that. And it created her. I'm so happy with that. All right. So let's focus on your spell here, Elizabeth. I'm just overwhelmed with this one. And this is only going on until October 2nd. So tell all your friends. And I really rely on you guys to spread the word about me because I don't know, inflation's killing me just like it's killing everybody else. And I can't rely on the same people to be paying money all the time. So please tell your friends, get some fresh faces on here for me. Please, 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 please. And thank you. All right. Now this is our Celestite. This is our divine energy representation. Now, I know that you guys have seen me pointing it in different directions. Can you see that little cave right in here? There's a little cave. Now, if I put this right up close, you can see the darker crystals within. And to me, that's like the hidden knowledge. Can you see it inside that little cave? And I've always loved this one for the little cave because this actually focuses energy through that little cave, divine celestial energy through that beautiful little cave. And this actually works like a wand. And I love it. So that's why I'm using that as my focus. And I've been facing that. You can see the little cave facing towards whatever I'm trying to work with at the moment. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this eclipse insight and golden rebirth spell for my dearest friend, Elizabeth. With crystal balls shining so bright, Elizabeth seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in her sight. Tiger's eye guides Elizabeth with fire, igniting her heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strides, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole, Elizabeth becomes. With cracks that shine brighter than the sun, filled in with gold, her spirit grows bold as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Now, I know you guys see me drawing pentagrams at the end of every part and at the very end. And what I am doing is I am sealing that energy to you. Okay? I am sealing that energy to you because this energy is a culmination effect. And those of you who are getting it tonight are going to be feeling it between now and the 2nd. And whatever night you guys decide to get this spell on, you're going to start feeling this transformative energy. And its peak, its climax, everybody who's gotten the spell will feel that climax on the new moon and feel that, okay, breath of insight, motivation, and healing with the new moon. It's amazing. You felt tingling. It's just so fucking strong. I'm just like, I am outdoing myself with this. I mean, I had this really cool idea of a signature reading and a signature spell because sometimes you guys keep coming to me like, I don't know what to get. I need something. I need some insight. And I'm like, well, if I come up with a signature reading and spell that goes with whatever our moon phase is, our astrological phase, our seasons, our holidays, whatever, then yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing after the new moon, but it's probably going to be something Samhain related. No lie. Definitely going to do something Halloween, Samhain related at some point during October because, how can I not? Probably might be something with an ancestor connection spell. And how long have I been doing it online? If you're counting this particular channel that I'm on now, this channel has been active for 6 years. How long have I been doing it online? Since 1990, 95, 96, somewhere in there, from online. And that was under the name Lady Song, not LadyShiya, because I hadn't done that name yet, So there you go. Awesome. Which class is tomorrow? I forgot. But yeah, Samhain is my favorite, one of my favorites. Yeah, your whole life, literally. 95, 96, I was doing it on Internet Relay Chat, IRC, okay? And that was text only. And then doing lives, I learned there was a tarot practice group kind of thing that I got into at one point, and people were doing it and inspired me. So I was literally among the first that started doing this live reading kind of thing. So that's really been 5-6 years that this has been really very strong and out there, Very cool, Dawn. I didn't know which class it was because I was just planning on reading there tomorrow. Gloria's pretty damn good, so you're going to enjoy it with her. Good. I'm glad Gloria's going to be there tomorrow. I haven't seen her in a couple weeks. So yeah, I'd love to give her a hug. Faux show. All right, Elizabeth, let's release your energies into the universe. And let's do your reading here. All right. So your 3 elements to your reading that goes with the spell here. And then let's do that. There we go. And then your 2 things that you need. Yes. Well, good. I'm glad you're that. Tell Gloria that my recommendation sent you to her class. I want her to know that I'm out here talking about her, Let her know we're lifting, because when we lift each other up, we all fly higher. And I'm not that witch that turns around and is like, oh no, you can't go and see another witch or another power or whatever. Gloria's fucking awesome. You know who else is awesome this year? Jenna. Jenna's fucking awesome too. All right, so starting here for you, Elizabeth, with your insight. And what clear insight is emerging in your life right now? Connection, and dare I say, connection, okay? You got a lot of connection. The clear insight is the spiritual connections that are lifting you up, that are bringing you to the places you need to be at, okay? So right now, the clear insight that's emerging for you Elizabeth, is those connections. Okay, these spiritual family, the spiritual soul family that loves you, that cares about you, that's lifting you up. I think you've found a family and a home in our friend group, in our circle, in our family. And I'll tell you what. Oh, you were there with Jenna? Yeah, tell Jenna I talk about her too. She knows I talk about her. Somebody else went back and told her I mentioned her on my show yesterday. Jenna's fucking awesome too. Absolutely love them. When we lift each other up, we all fly higher. But yes, that connections and how important connection is the emerging insight that you have in your life. Okay? That those friendships and connections are crucial and critical towards you. Okay? Even if you don't end up moving up here at some point, you're learning how with the friend group and family and stuff that we have here, you're learning that connection point and how to develop those connections and true, deep, real friendships and what true, deep, real friendships are supposed to look like. You know, I just realized that this particular card on the connection, Elizabeth, has a lion for the Leos. Because in case anybody hasn't noticed, Dawn's a Leo, right? Dawn, you're a Leo too. And then we have OT, Ed, Diane, was it Lynn or Bonnie? One of them had a Leo. Our friend group is very heavily weighted towards Leos, truly. So it's fucking hilarious that the lion is up at the top of this, and that's where you're learning these connections, Elizabeth. Yes, we do love you, Elizabeth. Okay, you're Virgo. Okay. So, all right. I couldn't remember which sign you 9-9. Yes, you're Virgo. But yes, you're decidedly Virgo. But you're Leo adjacent. I mean, Leo than you. You're next to the Leos. What can I say? All right. So for you, Elizabeth, on your motivation and action card here. This is what drives your spirit forward. This is the source of your motivation and how you can harness it to kind of propel towards your goals. And for you, we have the Hierophant. And that means structure, Elizabeth. You have to have some level of structure. Now, I'm not saying that you have to every day have a certain routine, but you have to have structure and kind of like a daily, a consistent practice. And in this case, the Hierophant's like a specific spiritual practice. And that spiritual practice and doing a daily spiritual practice will help motivate you, and it will help drive you and your spirit forward, help keep you going, give you the energy that you need, and basically be your tiger's eye. Okay? If that means morning intentions, evening reflections, whatever, that's what's important. All right? Now, our final card here in this section, which is, what is your Kintsugi focus? All right. Kintsugi is, of course, we talked about the art. Hello, Andrea. We talked about the art of bringing, filling the cracks with gold to repair it. The King of Wands. This is you discovering what you really want. This is you discovering what really matters, what your true goals are, and actually making some goals for you and what you want for you. That is your Kintsugi focus. That's where you're transforming. You're actually getting Elizabeth back. Fucking awesome. All right. Now, the key resources that are needed for this transformation, we have the Knight of Cups. You are going to have to slog through your shadow work. You're going to have to go through your deeply held emotional beliefs that have been holding you back. And you've been holding on to some of these beliefs like an armor, but they're hurting you. They're not helping you. So, like releasing some of these things and realizing that people actually want you the fuck around, bitch. People actually want to have you around. They want to hang out with you, and they find you of value, and they find you a beautiful being that, and we fucking love you. All right? So there's that. All right. And the final thing is your spiritual element that you need. Okay. And we have here the Page of Wands. And it's funny because what I always say with this particular card, especially in this deck, and there's a few of them that this really comes up, is, behold my field upon which I grow my fucks. Behold that it is barren. Oops. You've got no fucks to give. Your fucks have all run dry. All your fucks should be for you right now. Your creative endeavors, your creative energies, your fucks need to be hoarded. They need to be your own personal fucks. And enjoy and go into what works for you. Make some sense? So, yeah. Isn't this an awesome spell and reading combo, you guys? I am just like, loving it. I'm loving this whole signature spell and reading thing. It's really bringing out a lot of insights and spiritual growth for people. And it's just like, yeah, okay. The universe was 1000% on when it told me to do this. All right, let me get your money spell here. I just reset the money bowl tonight too. So here we go. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I got distracted. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Good, Elizabeth. Good. All right, Karen A., I'm putting you on the free list. No, Shira, I have not called you yet, and I don't have you on the priority list tonight. Okay, so you sent me a screenshot of the kitty watching it. Hello, kitty. Aw. Dawn sent me a picture of a screenshot of her kitty cat, her new kitten watching. Are you bringing kitten tomorrow? Are you kidding me right, meow? Oh, hey, Otivia. How are you? Otivia, look what's getting used in your spell tonight. Look, Otivia. Otivia gave me this, y'all. So the spell that I'm doing tonight, OT, is literally a Ketsugi spell. And this that you gave me, I created this graphic out of a picture of this. And I fed a picture of this, OT, into my AI, and it created the graphic for this, but we're literally using this in my spells. Okay? So, I mean, here's what we're doing tonight. It's so awesome. I love it.
Join us on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic and tarot show for the Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell, available through the new moon and solar eclipse on October 2nd. Harness the pivotal energies of the eclipse season for profound growth and healing. This season teaches that our scars can make us more beautiful with a little divine assistance. This spell brings clarity and insight, harnessing your inner strength to overcome past challenges. Heal your spirit and prepare for a powerful rebirth as the eclipse peaks on October 2nd. The solar eclipse symbolizes new beginnings. The Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth reading reveals how to balance and transform energies into rebirth and power. This reading helps you project your future by embracing cosmic energies. Each session is priced at $13 or both for $21. These sessions create lasting change, aligning you with your highest potential. Harness the eclipse's energy to step into this new season empowered and aligned with your highest self.
So yeah, I'm really excited about it. So OT, if you don't want to get tonight, because I know you got that thing going on tomorrow and you're probably busting ass right now down in the basement making some stuff for Lily and Nona's for your market tomorrow. Yeah. All right. So, Chris Cole, you're up next for the combo. Is that what you wanted tonight, Sweet Pea? You want to get the combo tonight? And if anybody's not on the free list, here's how to get on it.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list. Join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
All right, so we're going to set up here for Chris Cole's spell. I am so excited. This is just, and thank you, OT, for being my inspiration on this with this beautiful statue that you gave me. I absolutely love it. It has stayed on my altar since you gave it to me, and I am so thrilled. And then she will come out for I'm going to do more Kitsugi spells in the future, but this is going to be probably the last one for this year. We'll see, but yeah, she'll make some reappearances in future spell works. I know, because she's been wonderful to do. Now you see your tube comments. That's funny. Okay, so here we go. Call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this eclipse insight and golden rebirth spell for my friend Chris Cole. With crystal ball shining so bright, Chris seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in her sight. Tiger's eye guides Chris with fire, igniting her heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strides, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole, Chris becomes, with cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, her spirit grows bold, as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Oh well. All right, so let's come over here and do your reading. That goes with it, Chris. So strong. How'd that feel to you, my darling? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Aw, how cute, Shira. That's so adorable. Yeah, my black cat Salem has taken to trying to use my chest for his biscuit making. And he's got claws, man. And then he occasionally manages to claw into my bra. and try to then extricate his claws from my bra and ends up scratching the hell out of my boob and my chest. It's like, no, Jesus, quit it. But the reason that they suckle in those areas, Shira, is because that's a point where your pheromones are released. So they absolutely love it. All right. Chris, starting off here with what insight? Okay, with your insight. Yes, they do. What clear insight is emerging in your life right now? And right now we have the strength. You're realizing just how strong you really are. You're finally tapping into that inner strength. And I'm not just saying like the strength, Chris, to handle shit. We all know that you've got the strength to handle your shit, okay? I'm talking about the actual resilience, the knowledge that, you know what, maybe I really am strong. Maybe I really am stronger than I think I am, you know? And it's like this inner realization is finally coming to you that, yeah, maybe you are something else. Maybe you are something more than you've given yourself credit for, you know? So this is a clear insight that is emerging in your life right now that you use to face and grasp so that you can deal with your challenges. You are strong. You're amazing. All right. Now, your motivation and action here with the Magician. All right. What drives your spirit forward? All right. What drives your spirit forward is you're constantly trying to balance out all the resources in your life. Okay. And you're constantly trying to collect all these resources. But what I'm seeing is that you need to actually, to really set your motivation, take these resources and your magic and use it to go forward. Your real motivation is going to come through your magic. Yes, my magic will help reinforce you. Yes, my magic will help kind of give you that push forward in the right direction. But you need to acknowledge your own magic, Chris. You need to start casting again, set you up an altar, do whatever it takes to start getting yourself out there and involved more magically, okay? Now, your Kitsuge focus, okay? What aspect of yourself right now is undergoing this rebirth? This is the Nine of Wands. And God, this couldn't be more perfect for you, honestly. Okay, Annette. This couldn't be more perfect for you because this is the grieving card. And your rebirth and transformation is you're coming through to the other side of your grieving. Okay? You're coming through your grieving process to the other side. You're being able to release the guilt, at least survivor's guilt, so that you can start to fully engage energetically and be back in life. And that's what's really been holding you back more than anything else. All right. So, these two down here at the bottom, the key resources needed for your transformation is just, first of all, getting out there, guarding yourself. We have the Knight of Wands, which is getting out there. You guard yourself up, you put your armor on, but you seize life by the balls. Okay? You got to seize life by the balls. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, no wonder you're at that point right now. Okay. That's crazy. Just now. I did not realize that hadn't happened yet. But anyway, the Knight of Wands here for you, Chris, is saying you got to guard yourself, protect yourself, but the key resource you need for transformation is just fake it till you make it. Get out there and do it. Okay? And then your spiritual element that's needed for your rebirth is the Star, which is just turning around and allowing yourself to be authentically you, no matter what. Allowing your inner witch to come out. You don't need to hold back. You don't need to hide it. You don't need to nothing. You need to allow your inner witch bitch to get out and make an appearance. Okay? So hopefully that helps and blesses you. And gives you some insight there. Let's do your money spell. How are you holding up with that, Chris? You need to talk about it? And here we go for you. Chris, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day, with free will to all, and harm to none, as we will. It is now done, so mote it be. All right. Ooh. Good. I am so glad, Chris. So that is, definitely, it's like I'm psychic or something, but that's definitely the universe stepping it up for you. The universe is saying, hey, time to go. Perfect timing. Well, actually, I got a few people before you, but I am glad you are back, Annette. All right. So, Tori, we have some mediumship for you, I guess. And we talked about it earlier. Are you here and are you ready for some Liz interaction? Hi, Pauline. How are you? Meanwhile, Artemis, let's see what your free card is for the day. We have for you the artist. You need to get a creative expression, my babe. If you're wanting to experience some spiritual transformation, you need an artistic expression. Monica, that's the question we're asking tonight. What do you need for a spiritual transformation right now? And for you, Monica, you need to hold your energy back a little bit. You need to hoard your energy, hoard your knowledge, and get a little bit of rest, okay? For your spiritual, if you want a spiritual transformation, you got to take care of you. Got to take some rest, okay? Let's hear what she's got to say. You got it, girl. All right. And Dawn, for you, for your spiritual rebirth, you need to stop overthinking so goddamn much. You're spinning out in 15 million different directions. Quit it. It's not going to help you. Okay? Quit it. All right. So, Tori, we're going to reach out to Mom. I'm going to put my little special thingy up. I feel that too. Instantly. Because Liz came through and she's like, why? She can talk to me now directly. I'm like, yeah, well, she still wants to hear directly from, she wants to hear a little bit more. Only 20. But yeah. Hello, unicorn and rainbows. I always say we don't do sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn part readings here, but I will do a reading for a unicorn and rainbow. Lola, putting you on the free list. And Faye, putting you on the free list. Good deal. All right. Liz tells me, first of all, that she was there with you. You swear you thought you felt her and saw her and heard her when you were going under. And she tells me that while you were apparently under anesthetic, yes? Because she's telling me you were really out of it. And she was kind of standing there and talking with you and kind of holding your hand through it and whatnot while you were out of it. Because it feels like anesthetic and it feels like you were seriously out of it. And she was just abso-fucking-lutely there with you and talking with you. Your oldest ignores her a lot now. And so she's actually been trying to interact a bit with your younger one. It's like your older child is at this point. Yeah, she tells me you were very afraid and she was there holding your hand through it. So she says that your oldest is kind of getting to where they're fascinated with things outside, and she's showing me pictures of your oldest daughter just kind of like it's got this weird sensory thing. Okay, I'm feeling like she's going around and I can't tell if she's licking everything, touching everything, but for some reason she's like getting all the, like, this is all about the sensory kind of input kind of thing. What is she doing specifically that your mom's talking about? And it's kind of a little weird, Is the way your mom's like, okay, she's doing this weird sensory thing. And I'm like, well, what's a weird sensory thing meant? Okay, she's finally starting to talk and interact with the world. She's a high sensory seeker and crashes into everything and finds socializing. Okay, because that's what your mom's talking about with the weird sensory thing. I'm like, okay, that's a weird way to put it. But your mom communicates strangely at times. We've known this over the years in talking to her. And you guys will notice I did not ask her, when did she die? Who is she? I knew exactly who Tori wanted because Liz is a powerhouse of a woman. Whether she is here on this planet or whether she is across the veil and watching over her family from over there, which is what she's doing now, she is a powerhouse of a woman. She's got massively strong energy. Okay. And she will push her way through and she will make her shit known. Okay. All right, Dawn. See you tomorrow. Tori, what I'm also seeing from her and what she's telling me is that your youngest is finally starting to focus on her. For whatever reason, she doesn't have the same connection to your youngest. Okay. You knew Liz, right, Faye? Powerhouse of a woman. I never knew her in life, but I met her in the afterlife and she is, I can just tell you, power. And she's just laughing like, I'm not really. And I'm like, have you looked in the mirror lately? Oh, wait, you're a spirit. Have you looked in your energetic aura lately? It's like, damn. Interesting. Okay, you went to school with her. Gotcha. She's a powerhouse, isn't she? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's like, hey. There were times you guys would get along and there are times you weren't because Liz tells me that she was always very hard-headed and you would be the kind of person that would kind of let her get away with it at times, but every so often you would put Liz in her place and she never liked it when you did because you were always fucking right. Faye. That's what she has to say to you. But back to you, Tori. She's basically saying that your littlest one is finally being able to focus in on her. Okay. And hello, Des. How are you, dear? I'm going to be at Mythic Treasures tomorrow, by the way, all day reading. But yeah, she says your littlest one, she doesn't have the same bond with your littlest one, but your littlest one is starting to see her and interact with her some. So if you're noticing a little bit of your youngest kind of doing the reach out thing now too, that is Liz trying to play with and get to know and interact with your youngest. Okay. Because they don't have the same level of bond there. Monica, yes, you did. But if you go back and kind of go back right before this reading, actually, about 10 minutes, you'll find it. Aw, well, that's okay. I love you anyway. She's telling me that you're going to heal just fine. And she's telling me that you need to do something actively to work through your anxiety. She's telling me that your anxiety, Tori, is paying a very heavy price on you. It is literally, absolutely, like you're in this toxic zone of anxiety to where it's wearing you out. It's starting to affect your physicality more and more and more. Your energy, woman, you need to work through your anxiety, whether that be through therapy, through homeopathic, through meditation, through mindfulness, or even medication. Because at this point, the way your mom is telling me about your anxiety story, I'm concerned. She's concerned, but now I've gotten concerned. And it's her right to be extra concerned over you because, you're her daughter and this is her entire motivation in life right now. In the afterlife is to watch over you and be with you and your family and stuff. But she is telling me, you've never felt anxiety like this in your life. It's part of the reason you got the surgery. Wow. Okay. Yeah. She's telling me that this anxiety is just really, it's to the crippling factor. It's to the crippling point. No, I'm not psychic or anything. Yeah, I know. It's funny. But yeah, she's worried for you on that. She's also telling me that your husband is feeling disconnected right now. She wants you to know that. He's feeling disconnected right now. So as much as he's trying to be there for you and be there for the kids and stuff like that, Tori, he's feeling a little disconnected right now. So he could use a little bit of affirmation from you and a little bit of connection from you to feel like he is an important part of your life. He's trying to hold space for you and all that sort of thing. But he's feeling a little bit kind of disconnected. Okay. So I don't know what all that's about, but there you go. I don't know if gentler and more loving with him is necessarily what he needs. He needs affirmation that what he's doing is good, that he is doing the right things, because he feels like he's playing a guessing game and trying to kind of react to you kind of thing and be the best support he can be with you. He doesn't always know if he's getting it right. So if you can connect with him and give him the affirmations on that, that would help him greatly. Other than that, as always, she loves you with everything in her. If there was ever any doubt, then she says you need to be taken out back and switched. Okay. But she loves you and she will never leave your side. She will always be here. And she knows you haven't forgotten her. She knows, and she wants me to specifically tell you how proud she is that you have been dealing with all of these challenges. Apparently, you've been dealing with some financial challenges I wasn't aware of as well. You have been dealing with all of these challenges with your kids, with your finances, with your health and stuff like that. And she's like, you're killing it. You're getting through and you're actually killing it. You're doing great. Actually, specifically, she's like, you're doing great, baby. You're doing great, baby. She also mentions that your sister is going backwards right now. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but she said, don't worry, it'll change in time. She's going backwards right now, but that will change in time. All right. I don't know what that's about either, but there you go. Your sister's going backwards right now, but don't worry, that'll change in time. That's a message. You've been asking her about this. She keeps an eye on your sister. She's more connected with you. Your sister does what she can to kind of close off and focus on her shit. Ah, gotcha. Her engagement's broken off, and yeah, she's going backwards right now, but that'll change with time. That's what Liz says about that. So that's a good news thing. All right, dear. That's all the shit that she had to throw at you, other than she loves you and she's fucking proud of you, and you need to remember that. I was just asking you, like, anybody else, anything else you want to bring out that, you're talking about all these people in Tori's life. And so, Sandy, are you on too? Awesome. All right, let's do your money spell, Tori. Here we go. Tori, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Now, I know you guys know I have a really cool special going on tonight, okay? And this is one of the elements of it, okay? The Kitsuge, all right? Healing the broken cracks within us. We are using divine energy and divine spell to fill those broken cracks with gold to make us more beautiful, okay? So, if you haven't thought about it, it's 13 for the spell, 13 for the reading, or you can save a buck or two and get 21 for both. But here's the information on tonight's spell, signature spell and reading. We'll be casting this tonight, Monday night, and Wednesday night. Okay, now if I do an extra live, I'll be casting it then too. But those are the 3 guaranteed times that I will be doing this signature spell and reading. After the second is the culmination, because this is the eclipse. The solar eclipse that we are in the eclipse corridor in. Okay, so we started our partial lunar eclipse at the full moon, and at the new moon, we're going to have a partial solar eclipse. Okay, and that is where the culmination of all of these Kitsuge energies are going to be coming in this signature spell, the Golden Rebirth. That's what we're embracing right now.
Join us on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic and tarot show, for the Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell, available through the new moon and solar eclipse on October 2nd. Harness the pivotal energies of the eclipse season for profound growth and healing. This season teaches that our scars can make us more beautiful with a little divine assistance. This spell brings clarity and insight, harnessing your inner strength to overcome past challenges. Heal your spirit and prepare for a powerful rebirth as the eclipse peaks on October 2nd. The solar eclipse symbolizes new beginnings. The Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth reading reveals how to balance and transform energies into rebirth and power. This reading helps you project your future by embracing cosmic energies. Each session is priced at $13 or both for $21. These sessions create lasting change, aligning you with your highest potential. Harness the eclipse's energy to step into this new season empowered and aligned with your highest self.
All right, so yes, there were 2 eclipses, and that's when we talk about eclipse season. We go into a brief eclipse season when this happens. Normally there is an eclipse that starts in one place and it culminates and the energy goes until it culminates in another place. And it's rare sometimes where we have a 2-week kind of eclipse season going here. All right. So does this have to do with the temporary? No, it has nothing to do with that. And that's nothing but an asteroid. It's not really a second moon. It's 5 feet big. Okay. It's literally a rock the size of my desk that's going to be orbiting for a little while, go away, and then come back, provided it doesn't hit something in space. So yeah. But basically, the lunar eclipse started with the partial lunar eclipse that we had on the full moon, started this process, and that was a releasing. And then we have the rebirth when we have the partial solar eclipse, which is happening on October 3rd with the new moon. Okay, so we are in eclipse corridor right now. All right, we're in eclipse season. We're between eclipses. So this transformation spell is to harness that energy for benefit instead of this angsty that people have been feeling that aren't a part of this rebirth period, you know? Shira, maybe you should think about getting the spell tonight then too and harness this in the right direction for you, because what we're doing is we're taking these energies and making them work better. Diana, it's your turn. Are you ready for your spell, my dear? But we're using basically the imagery of the art of Katsugi, which is the Japanese art of when something has become broken, the cracks are filled with gold. Okay? So that the broken object is not only repaired, but it is now more valuable than it was originally. So that's the energy that we're harnessing with this. And it has been transformative for anybody who's been experiencing it. All right, so. And then what I'm doing here is this is celestite, and then this is my cavern that has a hidden crystal in there that you can see if you look really close. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Can you see that dark blue inside? That hidden crystal? And I use this as an energy generator, because celestite is the divine energy, and to amplify and harness energy. So that's what that's out for. And Des, I got you down for your priority. Absolutely. All right. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the universe, spirit of the universe, and the spirit of all to assist me in casting this Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell for my friend and sister, Diane. With crystal ball shining so bright, Diana seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in her sight. Tiger's Eye guides Diana with fire, igniting her heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strides, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole, Diana becomes, with cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, her spirit grows bold, as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all, and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. No, Faye, you can ask for the spell as part of your mentorship, but the reading is, for the mentorship reading is a 3 card. So you can have your mentorship reading, or you can have, which is a 3-card reading, general, or 3-card your question, or you can get the spell for your mentorship. So let me know what you would like. Ooh. Diana, how'd that feel to you? And see, part of the symbolization here of the lotus flower is the rebirth, because the lotus flower is that rebirth thing. And I just love how the candle glows with the fire. Yeah. Wow. I told you. It's fucking awesome. Right? It's thebomb.com, man. I was so jazzed. It took me a while to get to sleep last night because I was so jazzed from creating the spell, you know? All right. Let's do your reading here. All right, so I'll put you down for your mentorship tonight, Shira. I'll put you down for your mentorship, Faye. All right. So, Diana, let's see what we got for you. And as you've seen, there are 3 aspects here that go with the spell for the reading, and then 2 supporting aspects. Oh no, well you better fix it because you're up next, Annette. Let me know when they're fixed. Hopefully you can still see the captions on the screen. All right. Diana. Here first, we're coming up to the 9 of Cups, which is your clarity and insight card, okay? So what clear insights emerging in your life right now? That, you know what? The 9 of Cups is the if you build it, they will come card, all right? The clear energy that's emerging is that you are the purveyor of your own fate. As you start creating something new, aka your AI class and all this other stuff that you're doing, okay, you're setting the path of success, and you're starting to see how that success can translate out, that you are the maker of your fate, that when you prepare and you learn and you grow and you make the preparations, things will come about. And I think you're hitting that realization. And that's the insight that the universe is trying to send to you right now at this point. Okay? Your motivation and action card here, which is your tiger's eye focus. What's driving your spirit forward, or the source of your motivation, or how can you harness it to propel yourself towards your goals? Okay? We have here the 5 of Pentacles. All right? And this is talking about going to, looking for love in all the wrong places that people aren't able to help. They're not going to be there to help. And this to me is talking about your motivation is that self-reliance, that realization and that need to prove to everybody that you can do it your fucking self. Okay, now that's a good thing in this case. It's a great motivation to have. However, do to accept help when you need to. Okay, do be able to reach out and accept help when you need it. All right. But that is a very strong motivating force. Now, your rebirth and transformation, your Kitsugi focus here, which is the 6 of Wands. Okay, your golden cracks are getting filled with the fact that you will fucking conquer this. You are the assassin queen. You will overcome. This is the universe saying, yeah, you're definitely getting filled with cracks. You are definitely far more valuable now from having been through all the shit and going through the shit that you're going through. Don't you worry. The universe has your back. It knows that this has been hard on you. It knows that this is not an easy dynamic or an easy focus for you. But your cracks are getting filled right now. Your cracks, you will, if you build it, they will come. You are self-reliant. And here is that your rebirth is the victory moment. You will have that. It is coming. Okay? Now, what is the key resource you need for transformation? The key resource you need for transformation is to release old mindsets that you can't do that. What is that card? That's the Six of Wands. Drives me crazy when you do that, though. It's like, you know what? If you want the cards, go get a deck and read a book. If you want the psychic reading, ask me. just so you know. Here, though, Diana, we have releasing that which is no longer serving you. Old mindset. This is the key resource that you need for the transformation. To truly transform, you have to release those old mindsets. You cannot heal unless you release that which is making you sick. So you got to release the old mindsets that are holding you back. That I can't do it. I can't, whatever. Yes, you can. All right. And then your spiritual element that's needed for rebirth right here is with the Two of Wands, and that is patience. Okay, you need spiritual patience. Know that you have put that energy into the universe. Know that you have put all your preparation with this Nine of Cups here in play. If you build it, they will come. You will fucking conquer this. You can handle this on your own. All you got to do is be patient and continue to do what you're doing and keep an eye on everything. Okay? That's okay, Annette. You're fine. But that's what I'm seeing with this for you. Okay? You're in a really good place. This is looking really good for you. I know it may not feel like that right now, but remember this Two of Wands. Have the faith. Have the faith. You got this. Okay? So, Diana, I just explained to you that's kind of a slight trigger for me. I will tell you, it is the Eight of Wands, or not Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. No, I'm sorry, Eight of Swords. It was an Eight of Swords. But if you really just want a card reader, I'm not your girl. I've told you this before. Okay, if you want just the cards, nothing but the cards, and only the cards, then sure. You can go get a book and you can go and read the book and lay cards out and whatever. What I do is the cards for me are a gateway. The cards for me are a gateway to an actual psychic reading. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm actually reading the energies. The cards are just like an energetic gateway to show me and tune me into the right bent for you. Does that make some sense? It's not about the cards, Diana. And I wish, I don't know what I can do to kind of get through to you. It's not about the cards. What I do, it's not about the cards. The cards are a tool. It's not about the cards. All right? It's about the reading and the energy. So yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Annette, are you with us? Annette, you were saying you want to concentrate on what I'm saying when it's your turn. It is your turn. Are you ready? Okay. I accept that. Thank you, Diana. Just triggers me when I'm trying to focus on the psychic thing. Okay. And I'm trying to focus on what your guides are saying. And you're like, what's that card? What's that card? What's that card? That actually hurts your reading. Just so you know. Okay. And I don't want it to impact your reading, but I just wanted you to know that that's what it does, is it actually distracts me from the messages that I'm getting And then you will get just a card reading at that point, because then I'm not picking up the additional info that I need for you. Does that make sense? So if that helps you understand why I'm always like, quit that, don't do that. If you're that interested, screenshot it and zoom in later, you know? But interrupting like with what's that card will impact your reading in a negative way. Not that I'm trying to, it's just a distraction. All right. Are you ready for it? Welcome back, Natty. All right. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this eclipse, insight, and golden rebirth spell for my friend, Annette. I know, I'm just explaining the why, because I figure if I explain the why, then we can fix it. All right. With crystal ball shining so bright, Annette seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in her sight. Tiger's eye guides Annette with fire, igniting her heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strives, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole, Annette becomes, with cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, her spirit grows bold, as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh. And you are more than welcome, Miss Diana, and thank you for understanding. All right. Come over here to your reading, Annette. How'd that feel? Did you feel a transformation there? Ooh, strong energy tonight. Strong, strong, strong. Yeah, I know. I hate it for you. I really do. All right. Your emotions are very high. So we're going to start off here with what insight is coming for you with this, what insight's emerging in your life right now. And we have the Four of Wands. And the insight that's emerging for you is that you actually have the ability to manifest. Okay? You have the ability to focus your energies and manifest in a direction that you desire. I don't know why you have not fully realized this before now, Annette, but the guides in the universe are definitely saying that you have not realized this, that this is a realization that's coming to you now. This is an insight that the universe is giving you right here and now. That's kind of big. I'm surprised that you haven't realized the extent of your manifestation powers already there, Annette. Because what your guides are telling me is that, you know, you kind of put things out there, but you put things out there more as a hope than an actual, I've got the power. That's what your guides are saying. You push stuff out there and you're like, I hope this happens. It's almost like prayer rather than spell. And what's the difference between prayer and spell? Prayer is you are leaving it to the gods and asking for assistance. Spell, you're putting your own shit out there and asking for them to help with what you're doing rather than please do it for me. You know? I know, but you can manifest and change a lot of things. certain things can't be helped, changed, or whatever. I tried to manifest the fuck out of Mike not dying, and he still died because that was his time. And I hated it, still hate it. I've come to accept it, and I accept that that's what was meant to be and what needed to be, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. But, still not the most fun thing in the world to go through. I tried to manifest my way out of it. I manifested his kidneys healing so he could get the surgery. And he's like, yeah, no, it's my turn. It's my time. And so he just decided he was going to check out anyway. Should you burn what? Should you burn something? You don't need to burn anything. The power is all in you, girl. Now, if you like burning a candle and using focuses like what I use for my spells, then by all means, find what focus works for you and focus your energy through that. Put some effort, time, and energy into it. And that's what this kind of doing these spells does, is I'm putting time, focus, and energy into it. You're putting your money into it, which is also a representation of your time, focus, and energy. So we're both putting energy into a spell to manifest something for you. Oh, no, I didn't. I got upset. And I'm sorry. I will get that done in here in a second, Diana. But yes, absolutely. Sorry, the distractionary elements of that, I got super triggered for a little bit. And so, yeah, I apologize. We will do that now that I've got my energy reset a little bit. Okay, so for you, your motivation and action, Annette, is the Eight of Pentacles. You like consistency. Consistency actually helps motivate you. So what I'm seeing here is that if you can set up a consistent practice, you can set up a schedule, you can set up this is what's happening here, this is what's happening there. This is, some kind of a schedule where you have a consistency of every day kind of what to expect. That's a motivating factor for you. That's interesting, Annette. I never knew that about you. Because you are like the queen of random. So for the queen of random to need consistency to keep you motivated is kind of counterintuitive to me. But I guess I suppose I can make it. When I think about it, I suppose it does make sense, because if you have a schedule and during this time you're motivated to you keep yourself on track, keep yourself on schedule, I suppose. But having a schedule for you, Annette, is going to be a BFD. It will help you immensely. Okay. So by all means, get yourself a schedule. Okay. Your mouth is random. The rest of you needs consistency. Okay. Well, I never knew that about you, because I always thought you were like this free spirit random thing. You did not miss yet, Karen A. So no problem. Now for you here on your Kitsugi focus, what aspect of yourself is undergoing a rebirth? And right now what I'm seeing is your mindset. Your mindset is going under a rebirth. And you're like, I'm old and I'm kind of set in my ways and whatever. But at the same point, you're seeing all these things that are constantly in flux and changed and fucked up around you. So you're questioning your mindset. And this change in your mindset is actually a big growth. Your brain is getting shattered and rebuilt at this point to put you into a better mindset. So that is a beautiful thing for you, Annette. And especially considering all the negative that's been going on around you right now, a better mindset would be a fucking awesome thing for you. Okay? Now, as far as the key resource that you need for your rebirth, we have the King of Pentacles, which basically means you need to get your shit organized. Okay? You need to get your affairs in order, regardless of the fact that you're not giving up on life. Get your affairs in order, get your shit organized, get stuff labeled, okay? All that kind of thing going on. Yeah, you can feel confused right now, and I don't blame you. I get it. But you need to understand what your resources are. This King of Pentacles, he always tells us, understand what your resources are, get them organized, and then go forward from there. So this is the key resource that you need, is a little bit of organization. All right. Now, as far as what you need on a spiritual level to complete this rebirth, you just need to get out there and the Knight of Swords, find creative solutions. Let your spirit kind of guide you. You need to listen to, like, for example, let's say that you normally take one particular route going into work every day. All right. And I know you don't drive into work every day anymore, but I know let's say you take one, or let's say the grocery store. You take a specific route normally to the grocery store. Every time you go to that grocery store, this is the route you take. And you get in your car one day and you feel like, I don't know why, but I think I should go either to a different store or take a different route there. You need to pay attention to that. Okay? You need to pay attention. No, consistency and organization, yes, but all of the above. A little bit like me, I'm ADHD. I have a balance between the two that I have to work through. Okay? But this Knight of Swords says that you need to learn to be able to adjust and think out of the box on a spiritual level. So when you feel that kind of thing of, hey, I need to take a different route in today, take a different route, go to a different store, whatever. Listen to that little voice that says, change it up. All right? Listen, Linda, listen. All right. So we're going to do Diana's money spell and then your money spell, Annette. So Diana, for you, here we go. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. And that's correct. And no, I'm not going to ignore that last text. I understood what you said. What you said here. When you finally decide what you're going to do, you need a plan and kind of half organization. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Instead of like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I like to have an outline. Okay, like when I do my radio shows, I will literally do an outline and say, okay, this segment's going to be 20 minutes, and here's a couple of my talking points for that. And then here is kind of a would you write me a message? I don't have one here, so did you messenger it to me? But basically I have an outline, a general idea. During this hours, I'm going to be doing these things. These are the things on my to-do list. I have flexibility on what I can do for my to-do list, but that's still my to-do list, you know? It makes sense. But yeah, no, it makes sense to me. Annette, let's do your money spell. Here we go. Annette. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Natty, I talked to Ed last week, and he wanted me to make like a fill-in-the-blank style outline for him. So if you would like for me to do a fill-in-the-blank style outline for you as well, then I will make that too and send it to you if that helps you with making your shows. Which, by the way, everybody's wondering, what the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about Get Mad Radio, okay? That is our new radio station, and Miss Natty has a Sunday night show, and I encourage you guys all to tune into it. It is Sunday Night Stories, and this is her promo right there. All right. And I'm going to I want to tell you guys about it, and then we'll come back and do some more readings after this.
Let me tell you about something that's close to my heart. Get Mad Radio. It's a non-profit radio station where we're making a difference through the power of radio. And you can help make people's lives better just by tuning in and spreading the word. You can listen online at getmadradio.com or through iHeartRadio, Alexa, or Google Home. Just say, I want to listen to Get Mad Radio, and you're good to go. Now, let me tell you about some of the amazing shows we have lined up. On Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, join me for Through the Veil. This show is all about pulling back the curtain and diving deep into topics that matter. We explore current events, mental health, wellness, issues, and personal growth from an open-minded perspective. I take you on a journey to uncover the hidden truths in the world around us and provide insight into the human experience, helping you find balance and understanding along your path. Then, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, stay tuned for Dancing with Wolves, hosted by the Old Wolf. This show is a unique blend of music, satire, and comedy, where Wolf interviews artists, musicians, and fascinating personalities. Not only will you hear incredible music, but Wolf's humor and witty satire will also keep you entertained while making you think. Whether he's sharing hilarious takes on life or poking fun at the absurdities of the world, Dancing with Wolves offers a fresh perspective and a good laugh. It's the perfect mix of real talk, fantastic tunes, and comedy to brighten up your day. On Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, join Brian Judah as he hosts Vintage Vinyl, where you can enjoy a nostalgic trip back in time, spinning classic tracks that defined generations. It's the perfect mix of music history and timeless tunes. And don't miss Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we tune into Scott Pellingra Presents, when we highlight local Rochester bands and artists, bringing you the best of the local music scene. You'll also get to enjoy select tracks from Scott's playlist featuring hidden gems and underground favorites. It's the perfect night to discover new talent and celebrate the vibrant music community here in Rochester. Thursday mornings start with Ed Contini on the Contini Context at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This show gives you a fresh perspective on important issues. Ed brings accountability and common sense to the table, offering insights into matters that need a dose of realism and thoughtfulness. Whether it's social issues, politics, or community concerns, the Contini Context helps you see the world through the eyes of someone who's seen a lot and isn't afraid to speak the truth. Later on Thursdays, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I return with the Spiritual Spectrum, joined by my besties Amber and OT. We dive deep into all things spiritual, whether it's witchcraft, astrology, or general spiritual wisdom. Each week, we have engaging conversations and bring on special guests to share their insights. Plus, our master astrologist, Jake, comes on weekly to guide us through the wisdom of the stars, helping you navigate life with celestial insights. Finally, on Sunday nights, tune in for Sunday Night Stories with the amazing and sultry Ms. Natty. This show brings storytelling to life in the most captivating way. Ms. Natty weaves her experiences, humor, and tales that will leave you entertained, inspired, and eager for more. Of course, we have much more programming running 24/7, bringing together humor, music, discussion, and learning, all for a great cause. Please make sure to like and follow the station on Facebook and help us spread the word. Your support means the world, and just by tuning in, you are making a difference. Get Mad Radio, making a difference through the power of radio. Check it out at getmadradio.com today.
Okie dokie. I had to run pee real quick, so thank you for your patience. So, kind of like I have an understanding about why everything's happening. I do kind of have an understanding of what's okay. So you're asking, why is this shit happening for you? Okay. So why is all this happening around you? Is that that's kind of what I'm getting off of you in that. And basically it's that it's part of what you chose for your life path. I hate to say this, but it is part of what you've chosen for your life path. And that you need to understand, and that these things are there for a reason. But you can magic your shit. You can magic your shit for sure. All right, Des, are you ready for your spell and reading? Oh, you're saying you do understand. Okay, that's good. Okay. I understand why you hate that phone then, because it's making you hard to understand for sure. All right, Des, where you at, my babe? Meanwhile, let's do a few of the freebies. Elizabeth Brown. For you, we have the Queen of Wands, Elizabeth. Setting your goals and making it happen. That's going to bring you the transformation you're looking for. Cassandra. Yes, please, Hin. What does Hin mean? Cassandra, for you, we have the Two of Cups. Spiritual rebirth and this transformation will come with you being able to learn to communicate with the people around you. Okay, so learning how, the speech text, I gotcha. All right. So, iPad's acting up. You meant hi. Okay, gotcha. Hi. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Just scam. Nope, wrong one. Here we go. Okay, here we are. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the universe. I call upon the Lord and Lady and the Spirit of all to assist me in casting this Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell for my sister Des. With crystal ball shining so bright, Des seeks out the wisdom of light. Clear as the day, old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in her sight. Tiger's eye guides Des with fire, igniting her heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strides, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole, Des becomes, with cracks that shine brighter like the sun. Filled in with gold, her spirit grows bold, as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, we're going to set up here for your reading. And can you use a mentorship for your question? How'd that feel to you, by the way? Yes, you can. I will put you down as the mentorship list goes with the freebies. So as you get called for your freebies, you guys can come up for your mentorship at that point. Yeah, I can imagine. It's very, very strong spell. Very strong. All right. So for you, what I've got here, the insight right now that's coming to your life through all of this is that you have been spending your fucks poorly, unwisely, foolish spending of fucks. Okay? You have been giving your fucks everywhere where you just really don't need to be giving fucks in those general directions. You know, hold your fucks in for yourself. Pay attention to your fucks. Study your fucks. Your fucks should be given to the things that actually fucking matter to you. Okay? And yeah, I can believe that, Des. I can believe that. Okay, so your fucks are definitely need to be reserved for people to give a fuck and for your own fucks. All right? So that's important. Your second one here, your motivational factor is the Chariot. You are really good at, and you get kind of like this pleasure out of taking things that don't seem like they should be working together and make them work together. Okay? That's a motivating factor for you. Things that should not work and you somehow manage to make it work. All right? So you actually need to recognize that that is a motivating factor for you and focus on that. Like, you know what? They said it couldn't be done. It can be done. What, on the insight? No, the insight's not necessarily a self-care thing. It's just more realizing that you don't need to be spending your energy and your emotional energy on everybody else and leaving nothing for yourself. You can't, you need to treat your emotional energy, like you treat your money. You spend it where it has value. You spend it where it's going to provide a value back to you. Okay? And then last on this part is your Kitsugi focus, which is what part of your life has the cracks that's getting filled with gold? What is the transformation that we're focusing on here? Okay, and we have here the Seven of Wands, and this is learning how to hold yourself in a higher regard and set boundaries and defensiveness. Okay, so this is a boundary setting transformation time for you, Des. All right, that's really needed for you. You and I both know you really need some fucking boundaries, bitch. Okay, you really need the boundaries. So your motivation, though, is really good. Taking things that don't seem like they'll work and making it work. That's great. Use that. Use that for yourself. Now, what's the resource that you need to make this rebirth happen? Page of Swords. I see new learning. And in this case, I see that this is new and exciting, fun things that you can learn about yourself, that you can learn about your shadow. Maybe getting into Jungian psychology. I don't know, but new learning is going to be the resource that you need to focus on in order to achieve this rebirth within you. And then what do you need to do on the spiritual side? And I see this here with the Three of Cups. And I am feeling this directly with a goddess connection, that you need to find where you are with the goddess, like finding a goddess that you can commune with and relate with. Okay, I'm feeling like that's really important to you. I wouldn't say necessarily new hobbies, but new learning. And if you're putting this in with like a goddess connection there, that's going to give you, like new learning, like learning Jungian psychology would definitely help you learn to set your own boundaries and stuff like that. But if new hobbies is what floats your boat, go for it. Okay. A new notebook is not the answer to everything, though. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's true. It's not the answer to everything. A new hobby that you're not going to complete or finish is not necessarily the answer to something. If you're like me with your ADHD that constantly switches between hobby to hobby to hobby, pick a category hobby and then switch up within that. But make sure you research everything out before you put any money on it, and you'll be much happier, because by the time sometimes I finish researching a hobby, I've learned everything I need to learn about it. And now I'm over it and I move on. And I never even actually bought a thing for that hobby. I just learned about the hobby and decided, yeah, it doesn't really resonate with me. Moving on. But just the learning about the hobby satisfied my need. So that might be a help to you. Does that make some sense? I keep putting my lighter down with the ugly side up, so I keep switching it to the pretty side. So, Des, hopefully that helped and blessed you. We'll release that energy for you into the ether. Well, yeah, the new notebook isn't going to fix everything, though. It's going to be how you use it. The habits you develop with said notebook. All right. Of course, this is when I would tune into it. Yeah, exactly. So some of you guys need to hear this shit, apparently. I'm like, I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but here it is. All right, here we go. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I want to put some mica in this candle here. Because we're doing this kitsugi thing with it. So there's a little mica and there's enough wax that's unmelted in there that it will kind of go into the candle. So here we go. We're going to put that into the melty wax. And that's just going to just enhance the fuck out of our little spell there. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, that's lovely. Me like. All right. You are more than welcome, Des. All right, I have you down for your mentorship. So if you're still here when I get to you on the freebie, then I'll ask you your mentorship question at that time. But don't worry, we're going to start on our freebie cray time. All right, because we are on last call. Last call, you guys. I'm going to do the rest of the freebies. If you guys would like to get on the free list, here's how. If you want to donate, this is the last chance you're going to have for tonight.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list, join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
So yes, basically the way I handle the free list is that everybody who's on the free list, whether you're here or not, you get read. If somebody comes in and requests their mentorship reading from the mentorship circle, I put an M next to your name on the free list, and then I ask you what you want at that time. But that's where you get on the free list. Unicorn and Rainbows, did you share? I never saw you say shared. I have you down, but I'm putting you down. I'm assuming you shared. But I never saw you say the word shared, and that's what you got to say to clue into my brain, because obviously I get lots of messages coming through. So when I see the word shared, normally that I've kind of programmed and trained my brain for that to catch my attention. So that's how you'll know you definitely will get on the free list. So well, all you heard was last call. Yeah, last call on donations. If you guys want to donate, you get them in. If we have a donation by the time I get through the free list, then we're going to say night-night. Okay? That's how it works. I've got this one random hair that just wants to stick out. All right, time to take this off. And scratch the head. And put it back on. There we go. Better. Don't have random hair sticking out now. I don't like random hair sticking out places. It drives me crazy. All right, I got you down, unicorn. All right, so the question we're asking on the freebies tonight is what you need for transformation, okay, with this eclipse corridor. You know, so this is your transformation card, general card. Becca, for you, we have the High Priestess. You need to tap into your magic a little bit more, okay? Need to tap into that magic with the High Priestess. Balance out your magical self and your mundane self. Junior Captain Ramos, my buddy all the way from Ghana, all in Africa. How you doing, Junior? You know, you are such a wonderful supporter, and I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you, Junior, and I appreciate that you come back. Bring your friends, okay? Love that you come here. Junior, for you, we have the Five of Wands. Speaking of friends, what you need to do in your transformation is to take the right advice, but definitely leave behind the wrong advice, okay? Take the right advice and leave behind the wrong advice. Because just because somebody is very strong on their particular opinions with things doesn't make them right, okay? It doesn't make them right. Oh my. Have you been doing shoulder strengthening exercises, Shira? Right? I know, it drives me crazy, unicorn. I am neurodivergent, so certain things will like dysregulate me like that. And it's like, fix the hair. Drive me crazy, just poof, it's sticking out. Miss Natty, and you have a free question tonight, Miss Natty. What would you like to ask tonight? For you, we have the Emperor. All right, look at that chocolate thunder right there. Ooh, buddy. If that Emperor walks in your room, what are you saying? But seriously, what the Emperor means for you. All right, Miss Natty. What he means for you is that you need to take charge. You need to take control. You need to turn around and simply say, you know, do the Judge Dredd thing. I am the law. You are the law for your life. Okay. Hey, baby. Exactly. But you are the law for your life. You will set the rules. But the Emperor comes with one caution. You have to follow the rules that you set. If you're going to set the rules outwardly, you need to make sure you're following them inwardly. What question did you have for me, Miss Natty? You had a free question tonight because you got the trivia on what kintsugi is. Kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of repairing something that is broken with a precious metal like gold, so that now that object is more valuable once it has been broken and repaired than it ever was beforehand. Shira, one of the things that you should be looking at and into is basically do you have any crystal spheres at all? Or even tennis balls or what have you, but crystal spheres work great for this. All right, any of you guys with severe shoulder problems, pay attention right now. If you have a crystal sphere, a good sized crystal sphere that fits in your palm about like this works wonders for it. Okay. Hell, even my crystal skull would work great for that. But if you pick one, like for example, this is one I use. I also use the mahogany obsidian sphere that I own, that I will use for this as well. But there's a muscle right here, literally like right here. Here's your armpit. Here's your collarbone right here, right in between. There's a muscle right here. It's right around what holds up in here, and it goes all the way down and what holds up your boob. Okay? So, what you do is you take this crystal sphere and you massage that muscle, and you will feel it, okay? Like literally, especially if you can do it with the other hand, like switch. This hand does this side, this hand does this side. These muscles become underused or too tight and don't relax, and it pops our shoulders out of place a lot. We hunch over, it's bad posture, whatever. And people with ADHD, autism, and hypermobility issues will absolutely impact this. But these muscles become right in here become extremely tight. And especially if you have boobs, you got big boobs, those muscles are extra tight too. So what you've got to do is you take your crystal sphere, and it works with a tennis ball, but it works better with a hard crystal sphere. And you just start rubbing. And for me, it's hard to do it on the actual skin. So if you have a cloth there, it makes the crystal just kind of slide over those muscles. Now, don't do it for too long, especially at first. With the first several times you do it, it will become extraordinarily tender. Okay? So you just do it for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then as you get used to it and loosen those muscles up, then you can do it longer the next day and so on and so forth. But after you've done this with the muscles, and again, you can use the crystal energy while you're doing this on you folks. Okay? And the physical shape and hardness of it works great, but the energy of it also works great, because this is my clear quartz, and it works. This is the master healer. So when I'm doing this, I'm putting that crystal energy healing into there. Me personally, I'm channeling Reiki into it, and I know you know some energy healing there, Shira. And then I am working it out. Now, the other important part on the mundane side with this, okay, very important. After you have done this, your lymph nodes are actually right here. You're rubbing right here. Your lymph nodes are right here. Whenever you're releasing toxins out of these muscles, you're also releasing some of the out of the lymph nodes. Okay, massaging your lymph nodes like this can also help release toxicity in your life. Massaging your lymph nodes here can also do that. Okay, and promote drainage this is right here along your carotid artery. On both sides, can help promote drainage. But whenever you do that, very important, get your water or your hydration liquid, whatever you use to stay hydrated, and drink a shit ton. If you do not, you will have an energetic and physical hangover from the toxins that are released into your body when you're massaging out the lymph nodes. You're massaging out the toxins in here. And this is another thing. Even if you don't have a crystal, you can just grab the heels of your palm, put it right there, and just start going, wee, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, we're massaging it, okay? May look really strange, but it helps big time, okay? So any of you guys who are having those issues now, you know how to work it through a little bit. All right, Natty, are there any? Yeah, a massage gun works too. I have my massage gun in the other room. I thought I brought it back in here, but I think it went back in the bedroom. And it's like, every so often it's like, somebody says, can you pull out the hammer? That's what we call our massage gun. And it's this big, long old thing with a big head on it. And it beats the shit out of you. And that's why I named it the hammer. Because it beats the crap out of you. Yeah, revive best fat, stretch me back up. And yeah, okay. Wow, your body rejected it? That's crazy. All right, so, Natty, for you, what your guides have to say for increasing your creativity. First of all, the Seven of Cups. You need to look into different genres and different areas, okay? You are going to grab inspiration from different genres. And I'm not sure why genres come up. Different kind of massager, Natty. And yes, the wolf loves me to use the hammer on his feet. He's like, can you just especially once my hands get tired massaging him, he's like, can you just turn the hammer on and I'll just keep my feet on it? And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely. And he'll just sit there with the hammer sitting there on his feet. And all I have to do is make sure I'm bracing the hammer on the other side so he can push against it. And it will sit there and massage the living shit out of his feet. So yes, it does help a lot with releasing stuff. Reflexology. Big fucking deal. Diana is absolutely right. And you can look up a reflexology chart. Yeah. Okay. I had to go there, Natty. I had to. You're like, I love my power massager. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm going to tell Wolf you said that. He'll give you shit for it. I know he will. Oh, my gosh. The next thing there I'm seeing is the Page of Wands, which is exploring new things creatively. Okay, will also bring you inspiration. And the Ten of Cups is your emotional sets. The emotions that you're going through absolutely are always your best creative inspiration. So those are your sources of inspiration. Different genres, trying out something that feels new and uncomfortable to you, and then ultimately your emotional set, you know? Did he really does? Awesome. That's it. I tell you what. Eric can give me a shoulder massage, and I'll give him a reading. I am a massage. If you get people massage my neck and shoulders, this is where I hold the majority of my stress there, and then my lumbar, lower back. All right. Melanie Lane, let's see what your transformation card is today. Melanie Lane. We have Queen of Cups for you, which is you need to have a better emotional understanding of yourself, Melanie. You need to dive into your emotions. That better emotional understanding will help you with your spiritual rebirth, okay? Stephanie Thompson. Stephanie Thompson, Knight of Wands for you. You're just going to have to get out and do. Get out and do. Live the life. And in living the life and grabbing life by the balls. Actually, Karen, stick around for a second. You're next. You're literally next. But Stephanie, grab life by the balls. Attack it and just do it. And that's going to help you just automatically go into your rebirth. All right. Karen A, for you. For your transformation, you've got to accept change, Karen. We got the Death card. Change is inevitable. You have got to let go of those things which are no longer serving you. Let them die. Let the past die. And fully embrace your future, Karen A. Okay? As long as you're holding on to this illusion from your past, you're not going to be able to appreciate or enjoy your future. Yeah, I know. He's going to make a great nurse. I mean, he is a great nurse. You gotta meet her, man. He is so sweet. He is a caregiver. I love them both. They are amazing and wonderful people. All right. And let's see. Shira. Shira, you wanted your mentorship tonight? You wanted the spell? So, Shira, for you, your transformation comes with the Ten of Pentacles, which is basically getting yourself into an abundance mindset. If you recognize that you put yourself into an abundance mindset, then abundance will start happening. Big deal. All right. So Shira, you wanted the spell? Yes. Okay. There we go. I love this spell. And by the way, if anybody's wondering what the hell this is, here's a little bit about it. I will be casting this until the new moon next Wednesday. Okay. So this is a signature spell, and you've seen the signature reading a couple times tonight.
Join us on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic and tarot show, for the Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth spell, available through the new moon and solar eclipse on October 2nd. Harness the pivotal energies of the eclipse season for profound growth and healing. This season teaches that our scars can make us more beautiful with a little divine assistance. This spell brings clarity and insight, harnessing your inner strength to overcome past challenges. Heal your spirit and prepare for a powerful rebirth as the eclipse peaks on October 2nd. The solar eclipse symbolizes new beginnings. The Eclipse Insight and Golden Rebirth reading reveals how to balance and transform energies into rebirth and power. This reading helps you project your future by embracing cosmic energies. Each session is priced at $13 or both for $21. These sessions create lasting change, aligning you with your highest potential. Harness the eclipse's energy to step into this new season empowered and aligned with your highest self.
Okay, so you asked how this works, and basically how this works is that, thank you, when money is nothing but a representation of your time and energy. I am spending my time and energy, you are spending your time and energy, and we are coming together to energetically pull in whatever we are doing on the spell. So I cast a spell for you, with you, here on the live, as I'm about to do for Shira. So you can see it and feel it. Thank you, Diana. I know I have my microphone on and I sneezed in the middle of that. So thank you guys for that. All right. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the Universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting the spell for my sister Shira. With crystal balls shining so bright, Shira seeks out the wisdom of the light. Clear as the day, her old fog fades away. Insight unfolds in her sight. Tiger's eye guides her with fire, igniting Shira's heart's true desire. With strength on her side, she pushes and she strides, motivation lifting her higher. Once broken, now whole, Shira becomes, with cracks that shine brighter than the sun. Filled in with gold, her spirit grows bold, as balance and strength she becomes. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done, so mote it be. Sure, Unicorn, if you would like to donate, you can use the pinned comment. The spell by itself is 13. The reading that accompanies with it is 13. If you get them both, it's 21 total. Now, for Mentorship Circle members, they can have a free reading or free spell every week. So that's what Shira just got. And if you're interested in the Mentorship Circle, here's a little bit about it. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, masterclasses, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. The whole part of a spell is that you put something into it. And those who are in the mentorship circle, they pay a monthly $25, so they're putting something into it. If you donate for a spell, you're putting something into it. Your money is an effort, a representation of your time and energy that it took to gain that commodity, to represent the time and energy that you gave to somebody, and they gave you something saying, you're valued, and I have valued your time and energy at this level. You give that to me, you're valuing my time and energy and putting your time and energy into a spell, and that's part of what makes the spell effective. So there's an actual metaphysical science, if you will, to it. Does that make sense? It's not just a cash grab. That's why I picked a specific number of 13 and 21 being two very powerful numbers. All right, Lola, for you, Lola Vega. See what we got. And Lola, for you to get your transformation, we have the 9 of Wands. You need to grieve your past and release it. And that will allow you to move forward. Take a break, grieve your past, release it, and that will give you your rebirth. Okay? Faye or Rihan, are you still with us? Because you had down that you wanted your mentorship tonight. So Faye, or if you're here, let me know. Let me see for you. The 9 of Pentacles we have here, the ultimate independent woman. You're definitely coming back into your own. You're going to start being able to reap your harvest, Faye. That is a beautiful thing for you for your rebirth. And I sure as fuck can't wait for you to be here for our slumber party. Girl slumber party. All right. So, that being said, what did you want your mentorship for tonight? Did you want a reading or the spell, my dear? You can have a 3-card reading or you can have the spell. Oh, what? Our slumber party? What about it? What did you want your reading on with it? It was extra flat today. It was like absolutely like floofy earlier. Now it's flat. Let's fix that. Floof. Ta-da. Now it's not. Now it's floofy again. Just in time for me to go in the other room and brush it out and make it all flat again. But when I do that, I put like stuff in it overnight. And so, yeah. I have lots of pots on the stove. I just want to make sure they're not all going to boil over at the same time. All right. Well, let's see what we got for you, Faye. My Long Island lovely. All right, so we're starting off with the Temperance, which is good, card of balance. But then we're going into the 8 of Cups. And I am seeing that you're going to have to set some serious emotional boundaries. Okay, gotcha. I am definitely seeing that you are putting too much emotions into people that are not giving some emotions back. I don't feel like that has to do with the sleepover. I feel like that has more to do with Shauna. Okay. That you're going to, during that time frame though, there's going to be some kind of an emotional dynamic that you're going to have to let go of and set a boundary on in order to enjoy yourself. Okay. But I do feel like you are going to be able to keep your shit in balance with that Temperance card. That's good. That says that you're making the changes you need to make to keep shit in balance. So honestly, I'm thinking that's looking pretty good at this point. The Queen of Swords here though is definitely with this whole emotional situation. You're going to have to release some of the emotional energy that you don't really want to release for. If this means, releasing the fact that you can't hold on to Peanut all the time or whatever, I don't know, but setting boundaries is going to be critical for you to actually live and enjoy your life in the way you need to and you want to and for your best health, okay? Boundaries. Boundaries.
Emotional, damn it.
Boundaries. By the way, did I mention boundaries? Diana, let's see what your transformation card is here. We have for you the Hermit. This is a time for you to kind of like pull back your energy from a bunch of places that are just like asking for extra energy so you can focus on what matters to you. Remember, asking what matters for you. And yeah, she's pushing back, but Faye, you've got to hold on to those boundaries because you and I both know you've set boundaries in the past, but you let them win war of attrition. You let her kind of step up and be like, and you'll eventually give in her way. Okay. Don't give in. Diana, for you with this Hermit, this is definitely take some time to look and find out what's really important to you and illuminate your path. Okay. Take your time, illuminate your path and focus on what matters the most to you. All right. Never say anything like that, Faye. Never say anything like that because that tempts fate. Never say never. All right, Des, let's see about for you. And you had a mentorship question tonight, Des. What did you want your mentorship question on? Meanwhile, your transformation card is a star. And didn't that come up in your reading as well, Des? That you need to just be unapologetically yourself and find a way to shine regardless? Because that's the key to your transformation. Truly. Well, you're invited. If you want to come on up, Diana, it's going to be on the 11th, 10th. We're doing it the night of the 10th. And it's Amber's birthday. So this is going to be the first time since she was a kid that, you can't afford to lose physically. Oh, gotcha. But I tell you what, we wish you could be here. And we're all doing Halloween PJs, just so you know. So Des, what's your question? Meanwhile, unicorn and rainbows, let's see what we have for you. For you and your transformation, we have the moon. And this is about tapping into your magic and about being a lot more gentle with yourself, unicorn. You're way too hard on yourself. Hello, perfectionist on you. You're not, you know what? You don't expect your friends to have that level of perfection. Why are you doing this to you? You'd have to sell ass first and bring Kraken. Well, you know what? I'm sure maybe we could introduce Kraken to Tony and they might actually make friends. Tony's a little bit older than your son is, but hey. Shira, well, get on up. Come on. Everybody, we're slumber partying. You know, at some point I might actually do a retreat, but right now is not the financial time for most people to do a retreat at, you know? All right, unicorn and rainbows. I hope that helped and blessed you. Des, looking for your question. Your question is that I have some members of my soul family friends. It is, have I found some members of my soul family / friends or companions, or are you projecting? So let's see what we got. Have you actually found some soul family, or are you just projecting in your desire? I get it. Thank you, Diana. You too. All right. So what I'm seeing here is we have the Four of Swords, which is saying hold your energy back a little bit. It's a little bit of both. Okay. King of Swords says that you rule your head, not your heart. And the final one being the Five of Cups. That's the turnaround bright eyes card. Okay. And that's basically like some of the ones that you found, no. But some of the ones that you found, yes. So allow things to grow organically. Don't push it. Don't rush it. It'll come in its own time. Okay? All right, my friends. Hopefully that helps and blesses you. I got a big old day tomorrow because I am going to be doing this.
Exciting news for anyone in and around the Rochester, New York area. I'll be doing tarot readings every Saturday from 1 to 7 p.m. at Mythic Treasures, located at the Tops Plaza off Jefferson Road. With over 37 years of experience as a witch, psychic reader, and ordained high priestess, I've worked for years internationally as a reader and guide, helping people unlock their true potential. At Mythic Treasures each Saturday, I'll be offering free one-card readings and free personalized crystal recommendations to help you empower your best life and gain clarity. For those ready to get a reading, I provide tarot and oracle readings. I also do Akashic Records, shadow work, animal and spirit guide, life purpose readings, and more. So if you're in the Rochester area, come by and see me at Mythic Treasures every Saturday. This store is truly a home for your soul, and I'm honored to offer my gifts to the community there. I look forward to seeing you soon. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month.
You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, masterclasses, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com.